Hey guys, it's the James Farmaster and welcome to episode number 5 of the Underwater Restaurant Let's Build. So today I'm back in The Sims 4 and we're continuing working on the interior of the restaurant, which we're building partly underwater or actually just under the ground and then surrounded by water. If you've not seen like any of the previous episodes yet, you can check them out in the playlist which I put in the description, and then you can just enjoy the rest of the series in case this is the first video you're watching, because obviously in the first few videos you see me building the shape of this entire restaurant, which turned out to be a lot bigger and a lot cooler than I had expected. By the time I'm recording this, I have actually already finished the entire build because again I'm on a holiday. Yes, it's summer holidays, so I'm gone and abroad for quite some time then. So that's the reason why I'm gone again, because I know that for the first few episodes I also already mentioned that they were pre-recorded. Well, this one is too, but I have seen the comments on episode number 4 while building the progress for episode number 5 and 6, which are the last episodes. And I read a comment saying that I should make the walls, so the wallpaper, wall paintings, to make those like light blue at the top and then turning them like darker when you go down, just like you've got with the ocean. Because I mentioned that I maybe wanted to like use a different color for every level. I saw that not very many of you like that, so I didn't do it. But I did read that many of you wanted to, one person actually suggested that, of the lighter blue colors at the top of the building and then the darker blue at the bottom, so under the ground. And I thought that was a really cool idea, and I saw that very many of my viewers also commented on that comment of my viewer, that's a cool idea, you should definitely do that. So I will do that, but you'll see that in episode number 6, because I only read that when I'd already finished episode number 5 and also episode number 6. But so many people liked it that I decided to get back into the game and then continue working on that, or actually just changing the wallpapers or the wall paintings. So here you see me working. I just made kind of a meeting area, or at least a group dining area in the cantilever part of the restaurant, which I thought turned out to be really cool. I added like a rooftop, a skylight and very many chairs, and I think in the end how many people can sit there? 6 per table, which means that there are 18, and then I believe on both sides I believe you can eat with 20 people around that table, so that's pretty awesome. I'm really think that's cool. I also added like the waiter station and just some wine racks as well, so that those people can get like the best wine they can possibly think of, probably. And also I added the DJ booth over here, because this is more of the bar area. This is really fancy. It's got its own kitchen, because I realized that this is the 4th level and the waiters would have to walk way too far if they would have to walk from like the bottom level, which is 4 levels down, so 3 stairs down, all the way to the top. So I thought that I'm going to just make a second kitchen for this level and also the level under it probably. I don't know how the Sims or how the waiters will sort that out. Also, I read a comment saying that I used too many waiter stations, while someone said that I used too less or not enough in the previous restaurant Let's Build I did. So I decided to just add loads of them, because simply this is really a huge restaurant. I think we've got like 100 or 150 chairs, something like that. So then you do really need many waiters and many waiter stations. In case it doesn't really work out, just change it, because I know that I'm not really into live mode, or at least you also know that, so I'm really into building, and therefore I just want to make things look good, and also of course it's got to function, and practically this restaurant will function, I think, but some parts might not be most convenient. Then you've got to change that yourself, because I simply don't have that much knowledge about gameplay. But it should function properly, but maybe not in the most efficient way. But that shouldn't really be a big problem, so don't worry about that too much. Here I'm adding the toilets, because I realized I'd not added any toilets yet, which of course you do need in a restaurant, because they're consuming drinks and food, and then they've got to go to the toilet. And you might think they're not private enough. Well, maybe they're not. If you're really caring about that, you can also change this. But I've added like blinds, so as you can see, and don't forget you're underwater, so practically people won't won't be able to see you because the water causes refraction, which should cause things to be kind of blurry. So I think it shouldn't really be a problem, but if you're really serious about the game and you want to change that, you can do that. Because the house, or no, the restaurant will be available for download once I've uploaded the overview, which will be up in, I believe, less than 2 weeks. From now on, I've just recorded it because that's also one of the pre-recorded videos, and I can say that overview is really, really cool. It turned out to be so awesome. I've got some really cool shots in it with the water and the refraction of the water. And just, I was really happy with the way this restaurant turned out to look like. So if you've got any friends playing The Sims, or you know anyone who would probably like to watch this series, just share this series with them, share my channel, because that is just what is the best way to help me, kind of, because sometimes people wonder how can we help you. Well, sharing my videos is the best thing you can do, because in that way more people get to see it and I am able to entertain even more people, which is awesome. So in case you want to help, just share it with anyone you know, or leaving a like on the video or commenting is very useful already as well. Here we're working on the lowest level, by the way, which in my opinion turned out to look really cool, even though when I started, I didn't really have too much faith in it. I thought, the rest of the restaurant is really cool already, and I didn't really have too much inspiration for this. But as you can see, we've also got like this huge kitchen over here, because in a huge restaurant like this, you also need a huge kitchen. But in the end, I'm really happy with the way this turned out to look like. I just added very many of these kind of chairs, or at least this part in front of the windows with the pool behind it. And then you've also got the kitchen, which you can see if you're sitting at these chairs. I just added those tables, which were, it did work out in the end, but I had some struggles there. But I'm happy that it worked out. For some reason, it seems like they don't match together, but in the end they do always match, the tables and the chairs, so that's good. Also I added those lights, those blue ones, which I thought were cool, and also added these bar tables, or at least these higher tables, which you can sit around at bar stools. I thought that would just be cool. And then also I thought, I've actually not built any bar in this entire restaurant yet, which is really strange, of course, as a restaurant, of course, needs a bar. So then I quickly made one, because I thought, how can I ever make a restaurant without a bar? So I added it. And that's what you'll see me doing in a few seconds. I'm just adding some details right now, kind of filling up the space, to be honest. I've not actually seen how many people can sit here. Maybe I can look that up for the next episode, but I'll probably forget that. So let me see here. I'm just adding some more tables. So far, only at this level, we've already got 16, and then the corner piece, which can probably fit 8. So already 24 people at this level so far. So I think we really passed the 100 visitors in this restaurant, or at least the 100 people who can eat here, because of course it will probably be a little bit too expensive maybe. Does actually the building which your restaurant is based in, does that influence the cost of the restaurant? I'm not too sure. Please let me know in the comments, because maybe this would be very expensive, because this lot is like very expensive as well, due to all the pools and all the windows. Here you, by the way, see me starting to work on the bar, which is kind of basic. I used very many of the items from Dine Out, of course. So if you want to download this, Dine Out is kind of an essential pack for this build, because without Dine Out you cannot even have a restaurant. So you could probably download it, but it would be seen as a residential lot, or just as a regular bar, which you can't manage. And also very many of the items will look kind of funny, because they've been changed into something automated by EA. So I'll just advise, Dinette is definitely worth the $20 in my opinion. You've got very many new items coming with it, very much new gameplay, and it just adds an entire new dimension to the game. So I think Dinette is definitely worth it. And if you're adopting between several packs, if you're really, really into building, then maybe Spa Day is even better. But if you're into building and into gameplay, then I'd advise to get this one, because the gameplay for this one is pretty cool as well. I've not played too much of it, but I've seen a lot of it, and it simply looks pretty cool. Here, by the way, we've got that kind of corridor between the water, or you've got a kind of an area surrounded by water over there, which I thought was cool. You could walk past there, and I just imagined that as a cool place. And then just adding some tables over here, and then we're already at the end of the 5th episode. The next one will be the last one, and then the overview after that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and then I hope to see you back in the next episode. Bye.